Hello, friends, and welcome to Flavors and the Knowledge, the podcast dedicated to gastronomic education, healthy living, and the pure joy of eating well. I'm your host, Ethan Clark, speaking to you from Chef Walter's Cooking School right here in Cranston, Rhode Island, USA. In this episode, we'll explore the story of clam cakes from New England, in content written by Chef Walter himself. On a windy summer day on the New England coast, the air is filled with the irresistible smell of frying oil and the saltiness of seafood. Thousands gather in weathered roadside stands and home-based seafood restaurants, all lured by the promise of a crispy, golden morsel, clam cakes. These humbly fried delicacies, tender and crispy on the outside, are more than a quick bite. More than a quick bite, these are a taste of history, a tradition woven tightly into the fabric of coast-based living for generations. I encountered these often heavy, oil-dense snacks while working at Ballard, on Block Island, in the summer of 1973. As the youngest kitchen apprentice, my duties included frying food all day and night. Of course, every clam cake I burned ended up either in my stomach or being thrown to the flocks of hungry seagulls roaming the nearby shore behind the kitchen, confronting me with my new experience of the American diet. Coming from Italy and seldom eating deep-fried food, I soon realized that clam cakes were an indulgence to savor with moderation. The history of clam cakes dates back long before seafood huts and summer tourists poured in. Native tribes in the Northeast first harvested clams from the rich coastlines and added them to fried breads. With the arrival of European colonists, the new residents adopted their preparation methods, blending classic concepts with innovative styles to create a unique, tasty creation. In the 19th century, clam cakes had become a regular part of the diet along the Rhode Island and Massachusetts coasts, where clamming had become more than labor. It had become an integral daily function. Fishermen's wives complemented their family's diet by mixing minced clams with a simple batter, frying them as a convenient yet nutritious choice. During the first few decades of the 20th century, seafood stands and markets near beachfronts began to spring up, giving rise to clam cakes as a staple of beach fare. Served with hearty chowder or crunchy clams, these treats became an icon of summer vacation. During the Great Depression, their affordability and hunger-satisfying ability made them a basic choice for families with financial setbacks. Even now, the experience of relishing a homemade clam cake can bring back memories of sunny boardwalks and easy seafood repasts consumed underneath starry night skies. Preparation for clam cakes is simple, yet the trick lies in achieving an ideal ratio, adequate briny clam flavor to balance the tangy batter. While the base is a mixture of all-purpose flour or clam fry mix, baking powder and other seasonings, minced clams fresh or in cans, onion, and a beaten egg enrich it. A little clam juice is added to loosen the batter before it is dropped into hot oil, where golden brown nuggets are formed. Served warm with a squeeze of lemon or a dollop of tartar sauce, these treats are quintessential shoreside comfort. In addition to quality ingredients, the freshness of the frying oil is key. It must be vegetable-based fat and hopefully fresh. But clam cakes aren't just food, they're a cultural touchstone. In Rhode Island, they're a source of pride, often served alongside creamy clam chowder in an unbeatable duo. Families argue over the perfect texture, dense and doughy or light and airy. Summer festivals host clam cake eating contests, while old-timers reminisce about buying them for pennies at long-closed diners. Even as modern chefs experiment with bold spices and gourmet dips, purists insist the classic version can't be beat. Clam cakes, enjoyed on a warm blanket on a sunny day near the coast or made in a warm home kitchen, perfectly represent resilience and shared bonds. From a few basic ingredients, a simple preparation becomes a decadent feast, honoring an ancient tradition of making the most of the resources afforded by the ocean. As you again head back towards the shore, let the smell of frying batter and saltwater clams lead you. What you are indulging in is greater than simple sustenance. It is a story. A story worth enjoying. A story that makes us in the ocean state unique. In conclusion, dear listeners, I would like to remind you that all our podcasts are featured on all your preferred platforms. Please join us for the next round for another exciting and educational content. Lastly, if you are in the kitchen, Keep your eyes on the fire. Thanks for the privilege of your time.